What's going on, guys? Another day, another vlog. So today's a story time. I'm gonna tell you guys about how I lost $50,000. All right, guys, story time is about to get started. How I lost $50,000. So before I really jump into this story, I want to give you guys a little bit of background, some context. This story is not about the money. This story has nothing to do with the money, really, and a lot more on self-awareness, right? I think self-awareness is probably one of the greatest things you could have. It helps you, it helps you become the best version of yourself. And it's so simple and it's so like clear, but it's so hard for people to grasp and understand. I think being self-awareness is what's going to help you achieve, that ultimate success, whatever that means to you. So this story has nothing to do with the money, but more about you being self-aware. And I know I have a lot of entrepreneurs or aspiring entrepreneurs, a lot of models or aspiring models that watch this. So this is a message that's going to help you get to that next level and do what it is you want to do. Now, how I lost $50,000. All right, so the year is 2014. I was working high-end sales, and I was good at it. I was the second best in the store. We're selling like high-end leather items, boots, shoes, purses that went from $150 on the low end to $200, $300, $400, $500, $600 boots. It was commission, and I was making money hourly, which was really good. Not pretty good. I set the store record for having the most sales. I had like $110,000 one month. Another month I did like $90,000, and this is like when it's busy. So I was killing it. I was making good money. 50 to 55,000 every year, but I gave it all up. I walked away from that, right? I walked away from that. I lost that income. I lost $50,000 a year. I went from that to zero because I was not happy with what I was doing. I was not in a position where I could do what I love. I had no free time, and then even the free time that I had to spend it recovering, rejuvenating from being drained from the environment that I was in. Now, this isn't to bash or to talk about where I came from. It's just me being totally honest and letting you guys know, hey, if you're in a position where you're not happy, if you're in a position where you're not feeling like it makes sense or it clicks for you, you got to get out of it, right? That's where the self-awareness comes in. I couldn't create, I couldn't do, go to the fashion shows, I couldn't go to the casting calls. And it's funny because when I quit, I was talking to coworkers and I was like, I'm gonna buy a camera. I'm gonna buy a camera and I'm just gonna record. I had no idea what I was gonna record and I didn't know how to work the camera. I said, I'm gonna buy a camera. And that's kind of where vlogging took off and started for me. It was pretty cool. So why am I sharing this with you guys? What's the point other than, talking about self-awareness? Well, I've been getting a lot of messages about people asking me, hey, how do I make money with vlogging? Or how can I, do this and get paid? How can I get into the modeling world and get paid? And how busy should I be? How much should I do this and that? So, first of all, I love when people reach out to me. So keep the questions coming. I love helping people. That's why I make the vlogs, really. I love documenting and showing my journey so it can help somebody else and help you on your journey. So that's what inspired me to make this. And my number one answer to all those questions is, what do you want to get out of this, right? How much money do you want to make? And always start at the end and reverse engineer it, because it's important for you to know what that finish line is and what kind of lifestyle do you want to live? What kind of time freedom do you want to have? And what that means for you, because the money you make essentially is going to dictate that lifestyle. And again, it's not always about the money, but you have to be realistic and understand, like, hey, if I want to travel the world and go on a vacation every month, you better be making bank, right? Because you're gonna have to pay your rent or your bills or whatever you have to pay off, and then you're gonna have to travel and have these travel expenses that you need to take care of. But on the flip side, if you don't care about that and you just want to be able to have the weekends off to hang out with your friends and party and spend time with family or just whatever, cool, that's great. it starts with being self-aware and knowing what makes you feel good on the inside. Don't let anyone else dictate. No one else can ever tell you how busy you should be, how much money you should be making. It really comes down to you. And then reverse engineer, right, that lifestyle that you want to live. That's what I do with, the vlogging and the modeling. I know what kind of lifestyle I want to live. I know, how much money I want to make. So I put that as the destination, right? And now I'm reverse engineering. Am I there right now? Absolutely not. I'm not there yet, but I'm working towards it, right? It's all about being consistent, right? So that's my piece of advice for you guys. That's my story time. I lost $50,000. I gave it up. I said I quit. I left that job so I can do the things that made me feel good, do the things that I wanted to build a career off of, because it only made sense, right? So for anybody watching this, for anybody that's, an aspiring model, entrepreneur, whatever it is you're aspiring to be, you have to first and foremost understand why you want to do it, where you want to be, where you want it to take you, what kind of lifestyle you want to live, how much money do you want to make. You have to ask yourself all these questions, and then assess where you are today, right now, and does it match up, or is it putting you on the trajectory to getting to that goal? And if it's not, you have to find a way to tweak things around, whether it's finding another job that's going to give you more hours to free up your hours to do whatever it is you need to do to get to that goal. Or is it, hey, do I need to do a different thing at my job? Or maybe, leave there altogether. Whatever you have to do. I can't tell you that. It's you being self-aware. Now, that's it for this vlog. Stay tuned, guys. I know this has been 2 story times in a row. I really want to get some cinematic shots in. So next vlog or so, I should have some dope content for you guys. Not to say that this isn't dope content, because I know this is going to help a lot of people. But the cinematic vlogs will be back really soon, and I think I have a huge announcement on the next episode, so stay tuned. Check out some of the old episodes. I have a really dope challenge video that I just shot with my friend Steph, so go watch that. I'll link it up here somewhere, or is it on this side? I don't know. Click wherever you see the link. And with that being said, that's it for this episode. As always, do what you love and love what you do to make the rest of your life the best of your life. Peace.
That's that diddy bop. That's that diddy bop. That's that diddy bop. I make do say what's a rock. That's that diddy bop. That's that diddy bop. That's that diddy bop. Put a deuce inside my wallet, sipping on straight drop. Bitches little perf, I'm out the purse, I pop a lot. And this Lambo fast.